Having the best of both worlds, or the best of three worlds, 4, 5 worlds, Cancer. How many is it? How many is it? Hey, Cancer boo thing. My hair is straight again. I don't know, y'all. I couldn't rock with it. I say that as if I did something to it. Do you want to know why my hair is straight right now? Because I was doing a video shoot, not for me. I wasn't in it. I was just filming it on what was that? On Saturday, and the curls are just gone. You know, we was right next to the Mississippi, and you know, New Orleans humidity. You get it. How was that intro, though? Gave you a little taste of NOLA right there. Not everybody gets that. So I need y'all's reading to be, like, really good. Because if it's sad, I feel like, you know, that intro is very out of place. So I hope for good things. Let me check in with the Spiritual Goon Gang real quick. All right. So, this is your love reading for the middle of March, Cancer. Trying to be spontaneous as always. I don't really have a plan. I think I'm gonna do an angel answer and I'm gonna do 3 cards for y'all. I'm gonna try to keep these kind of short so you don't have to sit forever to get the 411 on your love life and things, you know. Did you feel me? All right, can I get 3 cards for Cancer? 3 cards for Cancers. And hopefully, these are not the same cards that I've been getting for everyone and their mama, because, oh my goodness, it's like everybody is going through the same thing right now. Do. Oh, I like that song. Lil Bryson Tiller. I'm back and I'm better. I'm not about to dance, y'all. It's taking everything in me not to. All right. I think that's enough. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, if you don't freaking pick a card, woman. Let me go ahead and pick y'all's angel answer card while I'm at it. What is it that people do? I just got a vision of this. When people go to Vegas and they play like dice, is it called craps? And they have, I think like for good luck, the guy gets the pretty woman to like blow on them or something. I feel like I want you to blow on my deck. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Do it. All right, that's what I'm talking about. I have no idea why I just got the idea to do that, but we're gonna see how this is gonna work out. Merry Christmas. We do weird stuff over here. That's how I roll. All right. All right, let's see. Now I think I need to load this down. So y'all are just hearing that. Okay, in your present position, you guys have the 3 of Cups. It's a celebration. Or share the love. Hopefully not with third-party people. Let's not do that. In your past influence, we have the 9 of Cups. Holy freaking spadoodles. So you're celebrating that your celebrations, you're celebrating that your dreams are coming true, eh? I was gonna make a Disney reference there, but I don't know. Okay, and 5 of Swords, okay? What's going on with that, y'all? How do you go from a 9 of Cups to a 3 of Cups? Oh. 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 Cancer. This better not be what I think it is. Let me go ahead and share this storyline that came to my mind. I don't think this is going to be for everyone. Good Lord. Okay, so the way that these dreams came true, like a wish being fulfilled fully, was in the fact of having the best of both worlds, or the best of 3 worlds, 4, 5 worlds, Cancer. How many is it? How many is it? Oh my goodness. But see, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, yeah, this isn't for everyone, but I gotta go with it. I gotta go with it. Okay, before I go with it, let me make sure that the angel answers. Well, no, I'm not going to do that because this has to be said, okay? So, if your wishes are being fulfilled by you sharing your love in a very, you know, not so good 3 of Cups kind of way, like not just like a celebration, you know, not that you're, well, no, clearly your emotions are totally running you right now, because you dealing with more than one person probably isn't a good idea. I mean, unless you're just dating. If you're just dating, you know, your wishes are being fulfilled in the fact that, you know, your DMs were a little dry, you know, and now they're filled to plenty, then more power to you, you know? It's that time. Not so good with Mercury retrograde coming up and the X's and everything, but moving right along. With the 5 of Swords, you know, that's our good old empty victory. So, I mean, if you guys are kind of juggling people right now, guys, like leading people on, juggling people, you know, sharing your love everywhere and whatnot or whatever, yeah, that is not going to pan out well for you, you know? Like, everything's legit and cool now, but, you know, by the end of March, beginning of April, I'm probably going to say, oh, God, Mercury retrograde, sweet mother, yeah, just stop. If that's you, just don't do that. Getting to know each other. Okay, so for everyone else, it would be very nice if, you know, your wishes were fulfilled in the fact that you met one person that was really awesome, and you're celebrating the fact that, you know, you're with this one person, you know? And maybe, you know, the 5 of Swords is the ups and downs that you guys might, let me look at the bottom of this deck. Reciprocity, it's always nice. Yeah, it's the, you know, making sure that you're not, what's the word I'm looking for? That you're not fighting unfairly, that you're doing a lot of this, you know, that you're giving and taking, because you don't want the situation to be a lot about you. Because I mean, dog, let me tell you something. Okay, when I'm looking at getting to know each other, and I'm just hoping that this is somebody who I'm hoping that this is someone that's just dealing with one person, because I done already fussed at the ones if y'all are this third party mess. But shifting to the people who are dealing with one person, like you recently met somebody that you really, really dig, you know? They're kind of everything that you always wanted on some stuff. And, you know, you're opening up to them. You guys are going through your whole little building phase. Now, where this could be a problem, and I'm sensing that this is like falling into old habits. If you are in this situation, because, you know, we saw bottom of the deck, that was the 6 of Pentacles. So that's all about reciprocity, like give and take. So as much as you're putting in should be as much as the other person is putting in. So I say this on both ends. Don't fall back into old habits of it being where you're allowing the other person to open up and invest and you're not opening up and investing. And also be aware if you are in this situation with someone, like you got this super dope person, so that's a win. But a lose would be if you have this super dope person, quote unquote, and they're not reciprocating all that you're putting into the situation. Okay? Just throwing that out there. Let me get 3 more cards for Cancers. 3 more cards for Cancers for favor. Let's see. Dreams coming true, sharing our love, and our win or lose 5 of Swords card. I really want to know what this is about. Okay, 2 of Cups. Yeah, okay. So 2 of Cups is clarifying the 5 of Swords. So most certainly, because you guys have a connection, just make sure whether it's on your end or it's on theirs that it's equal. Don't be all heart shut off and stuff like that and trying to see how this situation could benefit you, because that's just not what's hot in the streets right now. Okay, clarifying the 3 of Cups is the Ace of Swords. Okay, that's super good. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to do that. And then clarifying the 9 of Cups is the the 5 of Pentacles. Let me show you what it looks like. It's the Feeling Alone card. Is that how you were before you met this person? Were you feeling alone? Oh my gosh, y'all. This is making me feel some type of way. You got 2 5s, so that's major shift. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay. So it looks like before you met this person, you were feeling kind of out in the cold. You're feeling kind of, I don't know. It's almost like you had given up hope that, I'm not even going to say given up hope. Well, sort of, kind of. I mean, I'm sensing like not necessarily you gave up hope. It's like you never really had hope that such a thing as this existed. And then you met them. And suddenly it's like you realize like, okay, so this is real, right? So what I'm looking at, the Ace of Swords, this is like, okay, so first I'm looking at them like this, because when I do my clarifiers, I kind of look at that as like a past tense, so it's kind of giving me the background on how we got here, the same way that your past influence would give me context to your present conflict. But first we have here, that's the 9 of Cups, right? That's in the original little line of stuff. And then the clarifying card is here, right? So I'm looking at this as like this came before this. So prior to this, you guys were, you know, you were just feeling like lonely and just sad by yourself, like feeling like there wasn't, and I'm not even going to tailor this because I'm trying to stop doing that. It's like literally feeling like nobody in this world understands you. And maybe you have a few friends that do, but God forbid you ever meet another person romantically that could ever possibly like get you. And this person got you. And they got you in a way that was like hella shocking. When we move on to the next card, which is the Ace of Swords, it's like them coming into your life gave you a completely new idea, a completely new belief system. Like it's almost as if it shook like the very foundation of who you are. And of course I'm looking at this symbolically because I'm looking at here with the Ace of Swords, like you see the little butterfly transformation, his hand is on his heart, green, so I'm thinking heart chakra, right? So then when we look at the card that was before that, because this is the first card that I picked, that's your present challenge, it's sharing the love, right? So it's like opening up your heart. That's where your challenge is right now, because you see like how it's like this little bronzy heart. I feel like I'm looking at y'all so weird right now. And you see in the cracks in it, like it's opening up. So it's like this person coming into your life like opened you up to, and mind you, for those of you who this hasn't happened for yet, Merry Christmas. this is what you're in for. But it's like this person has opened you up, right? So now it's like, okay, this is like a whole new space for me, right? Now, when we move into the next group cards, we have the Two of Cups, which is most certainly that emotional connection. It's like that person that you meet and it's like, yo, this is real, okay? But this is where things get interesting. We have the Five of Swords, right? So this is a card of like conflict and knowing that, and I'm hearing something else, that whenever there's a winner, there always has to be a loser. Because, you know, and of course, you know, you have first, second, and third place, of course. But they're always, there's only one first place. Like, you can't have two first place people. I mean, I'm sure in other variables and such you could, but whatever, you know. There's only, what is it? Valedictorian and salutatorian. You don't have two valedictorians. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what that card is about. But I mean, in context with this, which is pretty interesting, it's like I'm feeling like it's an inner conflict with you because I'm looking at it in relation to, okay, the Ace of Swords, because they're kind of like, they're diagonal from each other like this. So I'm looking at it with the Ace of Swords. And here, it's almost like there's an inner conflict with you with accepting this fully, right? Because you want, and this is how I look at this card. You see how there's like the little bronze that's around the little heart, right? So it's almost like it's protected. So it's almost that fear of being vulnerable. You know, it's like you feeling this feeling that, almost like this unspoken union or connection that you feel with this person. It's almost like you're fearing this, you know? And it's like, you look at this heart and it's like that same little bronzy type of deal going on. It's like you're opening up, but it's like I'm really sensing, it's almost like you're scared. You're scared, and I understand that because, I mean, this is like all new territory. Like, I feel like, dude, it's like, granted, you're getting to know the person, which I think is dope because, I don't know, especially like when I meet people. So this is me self-disclosing and telling you about my personal life. Okay, we're at 17 minutes. I need to wrap it up. But I always look at it like there's a lot of people that I meet where you have that instant connection, but it's like you never want to like allow yourself to run away with that because we have several soulmates, y'all. Like, you know, and we're not about to get into that twin flame stuff, but we have several soulmates, and our free will gives us the ability to choose which one of those soulmates we would want to be with. So there's a couple of people throughout your lifetime that you may meet where you have that instant like, wow, I feel like I've known you my whole life type of deal. But the purpose of getting to know each other is because that passionate emotional spark, that's not enough to carry a relationship. So while you're dating someone and you're getting to know them, look at that as like putting context to this intangible feeling that you feel inside. You know what I'm saying? And and this is really strange because I'm noticing as I'm talking that typically I say things in sequence, but I'm speaking as if all of this is happening presently. It's almost like this has recently happened and you're in the midst of this. So it's not really like, this is where you were, this is where you are, this is where you're going type of deal. It's like, I feel like this is very intricately connected. And I also think with our two little fives here, with a major change of that, it's like almost, it's almost like you're going through this process of reconciling this within yourself. It's like you feeling like a lone wolf for so long. And how do I want to say that? And I'm trying to hurry up, y'all, because I'm trying to keep this reading long. And it's, I mean, short, and it's already long. How do I want to say this? It's like a, that's not how I want to say that. Okay. Perfect. All right. This is a perfect way to say it. The closer this person gets to you, you will be... The closer this person gets to you, it's almost, I want to say instigated, provoked. No, not provoked, instigated. Personally, it's like instigated within yourself, okay? Because the closer this person gets to you is going to start to freak you out, okay? And like how I said, like going back to old ways of being, you're a little self-sabotagey. Sorry, I don't mean that in a mean way, you know. But it's like I feel like where the connection with the Five of Pentacles comes in is like, this is what you're used to being. And it's like the closer this person comes, I feel like you are going to try to self-sabotage it by causing like conflict or whatever, because the person getting closer is making you feel all of this right here, you know? So it's like the closer they get, oh man, look at that. The closer that they're getting, okay? And the more this starts to happen is making you want to do this and looking at this in a sense of, you know, trying to shut off, okay? But don't do that, okay? Just take your time, get to know the freaking person, because the universe is trying to, like, bless you. Reciprocity. That is what was at the bottom of the deck. Giving and receiving. So as much as they give to you, you need to be reciprocating that shiznit back to them, okay? We're going to leave it at that, Cancer, because we're at, what, 21 minutes now. Oh, my gosh, it's already so long. I love your face. Yeah. Deuces. I don't know why I blew a kiss at you. That made it kind of awkward. If you have questions, hit me up in the comments. It's really awkward. I'm just going to go ahead.